When chaos breaks out, a special team of responding Austin police officers runs toward danger to save lives. It's called the Counter Assault Strike Team, or CAST. They respond to active shooter scenes and are so fast, sometimes they make it to a scene even before the 911 call goes out, which is pretty remarkable. Joining us now to talk about why this model of care is a first of its kind in the country here in Austin is Austin Police Association President Michael Bullock. So thank you so much for joining us, Officer Bullock.
Absolutely, happy to.
We want to talk about this in detail. So let's start off with this. Describe to us, what does it take for the CAST team to go out to a scene? What might be happening in a situation?
Most of the scenes that our CAST team are going to respond to are very serious incidents. It's usually going to be one of violent crime. In particular, we have teams that deploy in the downtown area, but we also will go to major events. Like we'll have deployments for South by Southwest, we'll go to ACL and make sure that we're there and ready to stand by in the event anything does happen. But usually they tend to be more significant incidents relating to someone being shot, potentially stabbed, or some sort of violent crime.
So it has to be something where life is in danger.
That's
in many instances.
Yeah, that's our primary focus. Yeah, so that is usually what we are focused on.
You know, and one thing I said was that they're so quick, they get out there before a 911 call even is placed. Tell us how that's possible. How does that all work?
Yeah, so it can happen anywhere, but usually it happens when we have incidents that are downtown. So because one of the unique things that we do is that we have us and a medical partner, whether that's EMS or fire, we're all co-located for a command center. So that way we're all passing information along in real time, which means that we can respond much more quickly. And in particular in downtown, an officer may hear a gunshot and then our CAST team is able to get to that location, and if they find a casualty, we have a medic to them almost immediately.
Does it take more training for an officer to be a CAST team member?
It does, yeah. So it's fairly difficult to get into. It's a pretty tough school to get through. And so they have to go through usually at least about a week and a half of additional training where it is just nonstop, where you're running them through different scenarios and a variety of different training to make sure that they have not just the skills necessary to respond to violent criminals, but also to deal with medical issues as well. So it's kind of a tandem training they have to deal with.
And you know, as I'm hearing you describe what that officer might encounter, I'm curious, what does it take to be a CAST team member? I mean, it's somebody who obviously is passionate about caring for others and protecting our community, but it probably has to take an extra layer of grit or even bravery.
Primarily, we look for leaders. That's really what we drive towards. Like CAST is built upon people who are able to step up, to kind of take command. They're able to lead a group of individuals and of officers, of medics, in order to take them into hot scenes, to take them into life-threatening situations. So we do look for a very particular type of people that get into this program because it's an extremely hazardous deployment that you could be going through, and you know that that's what you're being called to do.
And we've been hearing that this is really unique here in Austin, Texas, different than anything that we've seen nationally. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, Austin developed the first model of its kind, and realizing that in the wake of additional mass shootings that we have seen across the country, that one of the greatest things we can do is not just work jointly with fire and EMS, our medical partners, but also go into these scenes together. We have found that when we take a medical asset closer to individuals who need the care the most and we get them there faster, there's a much higher likelihood that people will survive like a critical incident if they are critically injured.
And that is the ultimate goal, it sounds like.
Absolutely. Our primary focus is saving lives.
Thank you. Officer Bullock, we really appreciate your time today, and thank you so much for shedding some light on CAST.
Absolutely. Happy to.
Thank you. We'll be right back.